Hi, I am Deepali. Welcome to the Deecee show. Today we have with us a stunning Kinjal Rajpriya. How are you, Kinjal?
Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful welcome. I'm absolutely fine. How are you?
I am good too. I have been seeing your posts from lockdown times that you've been doing something or the other, maybe going out, eating some ice cream, cheating on your diet once in a while. So how has the lockdown period been?
Very honestly, the lockdown has been a fantastic time. When you actually run in the race of life, you need some time, which is a break, a guilt-free break. So I guess that is how the lockdown was for me. And yes, I've had a lot of food. No, I've not stepped out anywhere, but yeah, मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा खाया यार. That's how it has been.
How are you trying to recover from all of that?
Very honestly, if I tell you my diet right now, I can have 3 glass of milk every day and 3 bananas. That's it.
That's it.
Because soon we would be starting with a film, and because the lockdown has been as gala on my plate as it sounds, so yes.
Nice. Also, you were not well, you did not keep well for a very long time. We saw a post related to that. How are you doing now?
I think I'm doing, thank you for asking, I'm absolutely fine now. But it is such a funny story that in the times of pandemic, I was down with malaria. For whatsoever reasons.
That's how life plays with you.
Yeah, exactly. And it was very funny to me. But yes, again, the fever it had spiked up. And yeah, I'm all better. I think I almost dedicated 20 days to that machhar jo kaat ke gaya hai. But yes, recovering and all, ready to work again.
Great. More power to you on that note.
Thank you.
Also, we've known about this thing that you recently also shifted to Mumbai. Yes. So what were the experiences, challenges and opportunities of shifting to Mumbai?
Very honestly, there has been something with Ahmedabad, or I should say with Gujarati cinemas since last 2 years. Touch wood, I don't want to jinx it. But yes, so since last year, I have been trying to move to Mumbai. I have a house there now, but then the projects from Gujarat keeps coming and I have to come to Ahmedabad and travel back and forth all the time. So most of the time I am in Gujarat and especially in Ahmedabad shooting for the films back to back. So yeah,
they always call you back.
Yeah.
Nice. And I mean, you were doing great and everything, but you had to come here because of the pandemic, and then you were stuck here because you were working, and then pandemic, and then that's it. Right. But why shift to Mumbai? I mean, you have loads of opportunities anyways coming, and almost you're coming here almost every month. Right. So why the whole idea of shifting to Mumbai?
Very honestly, I never went to Mumbai thinking that I want to shift to Mumbai. The only reason why I had to go to Mumbai because I had work calls from there, right? So whenever I'm there because I have something or the other thing happening in Mumbai, some calls, some ye wo. Of course, the Kalyan shoots, most of the Kalyan shoots I do happens in Mumbai. So yeah, because of that, because of work, if they call, I go. Yeah, I'm a very chilled out person. I can relax in Ahmedabad. Har jagah to ye.
Also, when we talk about Kalyan shoot and everything, Kalyan Jewelers and the whole association has become a turning point for your career, of course. And your posters, your hoardings standing next to Katrina and being with Amitabh Bachchan, how has life changed?
Very honestly, the journey has just now become more beautiful, I'd say. It's not changed, but in your work progress, with stepping every step up, you become more responsible, dedicated, and there's this motivational push that you get with every step up. So I think that's what Kalyan has been to me, and meeting Bachchan sir was hell of an experience, and I just cannot imagine that jab school mein hoti thi, I used to watch these actors on the screen, and then now suddenly when you are standing next to them, it also brings a lot of motivational rush, and it also brings a lot of that andar ka keeda, that burning desire that no, I really want to kill this frame because of the sake of the person standing next to me. So it's always been on and on a very beautiful journey.
Great. Also, I want to speak to you because they were selecting regional ambassadors, if I'm not mistaken. So they chose you from Gujarat. So how full of pride that moment was, and how did you live it up when they were shooting and they were doing it all, and what was the response from your family and friends?
Very honestly, there happens those times in your life when you really want someone to pinch you. That pinch me, is it real? And luckily, I think I am blessed also, and all the work I do kind of pays off gradually, slowly, but yeah, it does. So I think that whole journey has been more keeping me real, because it's all dreamy when you think. So yes, I think when Kalyan happened, the same thing happened, that I really it was hard for me to believe that, oh wow, I associated with such a big brand and such a big family. But I guess when it happened, it has always been one step ahead.
Correct. But how did it all start?
So it all started with a call. I got a call that this is a management agency from Mumbai, and they want me to meet the Kalyan people. Just like very casually, it's going to be an informal meeting, and they just want to meet you because we are looking out for regional ambassadors. After 3 months, they call and tell me that celebrate your Sunday, because that was the time that I didn't even know, I didn't even expect. I was somewhere in between of my regular course, and I get a call that celebrate this Sunday with your family and make it big, because you're the regional manager, regional brand ambassador for Gujarat, and you are now the face of Kalyan for Gujarat. And I don't know how I reacted back then, but very honestly, it was like, wow.
Nice. Okay, so coming back to films, you have there is no pattern when you pick up characters and roles. You go random and you pick up amazing characters and you play it really, really well. So with your age and with everything, there are a lot of actresses, they don't like to pick up a role of a mother, which you played. Right. So what made you actually pick up that role? Also, how different it is to break a stereotype like that?
Right. I really adore this question, because it is very important as an actor to actually fool your audiences into being a new character. So more challenging it is, I think there are a greater prospect to portray a character. As an actor, basically, I want to convince my audiences. For example, when you talk about this mother character that I played in the film Kemcho, and the character name was Morni. So from convincing audience to being Nisha and to Morni is the real task for me as an actor or as an artist. So I think I love challenges, because once you know that, okay, fine, you played a bombshell or you played a glamorous lady on the screen, you did it well, okay, fine. So now that chapter is over. So that's how I think the process becomes very interesting, because usually you are with one film for almost 6 months. So वो 6 months के लिए you are the character that you play. You become one. Like I remember when I played this Morni ka character, which was a mother, I actually had felt that I say, for all the Gujarati audiences who are looking at me right now, I really thought that હું છે ને કાઠિયાવાડી મમ્મી બનતી જાઉં છું. I had actually lost, the feeling of being very youthful and feeling of going out and meeting friends. And so I think that is what the film ka character does to me.
Great. Okay, so which of the films that you've done have been the best learning experience for you?
See, honestly, I tell you, Chelo Divas, wow, Shoot Thayu, wow, Short Circuit, wow, because everything had a new kind of a benchmark. For example, if I talk about Short Circuit, it was the first Gujarati sci-fi film that has ever happened. So there was, the excitement level is always there. But talking about the performance, I guess Kemcho film was a character which was, very challenging, I guess, and because changing your slang, changing your lingo to something that you've never heard. But this small things about Kemcho I had loved, and also Kemcho was that one film where I had gotten, a very huge, wavelength for my character. Like from being a mom to being somebody's bahu to being somebody's wife to being somebody's, still a daughter of someone. So I think the whole journey, the emotional process was like very, very thrilling, and that's why Morni maybe.
All right. Do you want to do this in real life as well? Do you plan to get married anytime soon?
You know, as I said, when a character...
You're in love with that character, but if at all you have to play it in real for a whole life ahead.
See, as I said, I don't think much. I just accept the character as it comes. I live it to the full. I have lived like 100% as much as I could, like, you know, being a mother. Now I don't plan things, because as an actor, it's always best to take the back seat and just to, you know, gel in the journey. Yeah.
Great, great. Also, you have worked in different films, and there have been certain films which would not work at the box office. So what has been your reaction? Because when you you invest so much time, and if it doesn't show the right kind of outcome, how does it feel as an actor?
As an actor, see, I think my job is to be a part of a film, to be that character and to convince the audiences that okay, you are that character. Film making, good or not good, on the box office has a very different system of, you know, accountability. It is a totally a different concept. But even if films don't make good, I think Gujarati industry now is since last 5 years it has been, you know, in that experimenting process where we are also testing our audiences कि उनको क्या पसंद है क्या नहीं पसंद. But yeah, I think criticism makes it you know, all real for us.
Nice. Also, when you talk about growing in your field and taking it ahead, and, you know, taking a step, one step at a time, things have become better from where you started to where you are right now. I've heard stories wherein, you know, you were confused if you have to be actor, like career options and all of that, to now being so firm and, you know, confident actor. So how has the family and friends reacted to it?
Okay, I'll start with my parents first. That nothing could have ever been possible without them. I know we all like, you know, whenever we are asked, we all say the same thing, that yeah, we give all the credits to parents, but it is very necessary, because like a child like me who was so much over ambitious that I almost, like, you know, went to an architectural school. I almost cleared my PMT, that is pre-medical test. I almost like, you know, finished my graduation with arts, and then I have jumped to science and I did my graduation in science. So I think I have jumped so many boxes. I have done so much before getting into to one thing, that okay, this is what it is. And very honestly, my only reason to be an actor was that I could play as different characters as I could. So I think there was one time when my dad, before the release of Chalo Divas and I was going to fly to US, that was that one time when he said that choose now, that, you know, whatever. So I think I chose this what it is. So they have been super supportive about everything. They've taken, we've had differences, and I would also like to tell this one thing to every parent and also every kid who's watching, that it is very important that you have a perfect tuning with your parents. You know, sometimes the balances go up and down, but then sticking together is the best thing. That's
the way out, successfully way out.
True.
Also, you've seen a lot of films happening around, Gujarati films and stuff. So, which is that one film that you would wanted of your co-actors that, you know, wish I would have done this film?
Very honestly, see, in one way, like, you know, when I don't compare myself to any of my contemporaries and I really look at it, there have been so many films that I really wanted to, you know, play that kind of a part. But overall, you know, it's not really right to now, you know, sit and say that, अरे यार ये character मुझे करना चाहिए था. तो what goes out is क्यों तुम ज़्यादा अच्छा करती, you know, and I don't want to give that out. I've always been away from everything like that. But you know, sometimes things are just not there, and sometimes they are there. There are reasons why you didn't do it, and there are reasons why you did it. So I always, you know, I'm just happy, you know, and I really love the work all my fellow actors do. Yeah.
But picking up any film that, you know, wish you could have done.
I can't really think of any. I really can't. You know, I have actually brained, because you know, this is one question that we often get, and there was a time till when I used to actually tell that हाँ ये film वो film ये film, but then in the end मैं इतनी confused हो गई कि I was like कि यार I really wanted to do everything. So from the next time I'm going to shut up, and that's what I'm doing.
All right. So any particular directors that you would want to work with, because you worked with a lot of them, but you know, going ahead, you would want to, looking forward to work with any particular director?
Yeah, a lot of them actually. See, I have never worked with Abhishek sir as an director. He was the casting, Abhishek Shah, he was casting director for a lot of films that I've done. But I've never worked with him as a director. I also want to work with Sandeep sir. I also want to work with Abhishek Jain. So yeah, there are a lot of people, you know. This is like, you know, a baby step at the porch. I still have to have a long way to go. So
After every answer, she has this one line to say, it's a baby step. I'll take one step at a time. In various ways, she said it. All right. So there's this one thing I would want to know, that when Kinjal Rajpriya signs a film, which are those 5 things that she looks at?
Only 2 things. One, the concept of the story, and 2, the character description. That's it. And it just has to be convincing for me, and something that I really think that is really challenging for me. That's
correct. Okay, so we are looking at a lot of OTT platforms coming up with good content and stuff. So, and they're changing the whole cinematic experience as well. I mean, they're taking over the theatrical experiences. So how do you think, do you plan to come up to plan yourself, do you plan yourself more towards web series instead of going for a 70 screen?
See, I think the level of ambitious I am, I don't think that I'm going to ever do something instead of something, because I think whatever happens, whatever I do already is something that I love, right? So I don't want to leave and set back कि अच्छा अब ये नहीं करना है, अब ये करना है. It's never going to be like that. Yes, of course, OTT platforms are really good medium to, you know, to play. Because what happens is, I think every regional or Hindi cinema, it has been kind of a knack for a lot of people to crack. So any opportunity that brings something of a new experience is welcome on board. So, and OTT of course is connecting a lot of I think the majority of the youth today. So yeah, it is a very good medium to go and connect to them directly.
Nice. Also, 5 things about Kinjal Rajpriya that no one knows on social media, your fans, your friends, close friends, but those 5 things that you would want to give out and people should be like, this we did not know about her. It should be more on those lines.
Okay. First, I don't like to dress up. But when I do, I am a perfectionist, so I have to make sure that everything goes in sync. But yes, honestly, I don't like to dress up. Then I eat a lot. Usually, you know, there is this myth about actresses or actors that, oh, haan, wo log to bahut nahi khayenge. It's wrong. I've saw that look on many people's faces that, haan, abhi actor hai, kitna khayenge. But then they are like, okay, now stop. So I eat a lot, and I don't know. I don't like to work out at all. I'm very lazy person. I hate working out or taking care of the gym routines or diet plans. Then, yeah, I talk in a, like, you know, in a very fast pace that I think everybody, but it's never said before. And I don't know why I'm telling it today, but yeah, I talk in a very fast pace. And 5th one, you decide. You tell me something, that because we've known each other for quite a long.
Yeah, but no, you've already said that part. I wanted to know one thing, but that's all out. The first point that you said was that thing that I was like. Also, tell me something about this place. How do you like this place?
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful, and I really like how rustic and boho, you know, the whole place is. And the best part is that they have maintained the what do you say, the concept and the feel and the ambience of the place right from the gate till the couch. So yeah, fantastic.
All right. So Kinjal, this is our second segment which is called Such Bowl. Right. Pun intended. So there are 5 chits in it. They are certain questions that you'll have to answer and answer truthfully. That's why it's a Such Bowl. Okay. So there are 5. You can pick up 3 or you can pick up all 5 and answer all of them. I'm sure it is.
All right. I don't know if I'm excited or scared about this, but yes, let's go ahead. Highest you have quoted to any brand is now my minimum, no problem. No point answering that one. Yeah. Rumors are that you have time management issues. True or false? Depends, really depends. It can be true, it can be false. The reason is that, okay, I'm not allowed to give the reasons. True or false? Both, I guess. Would you date a fan? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've never really thought about this. But, यार क्या fans इंसान नहीं होते? So I think why not? But
have you dated any?
No.
Look at that face. That face says it all, that she's not going to date any fan.
No, I am going to. Trust me. See, the thing is that we actually, people think that it's so easy for you guys, but हम लोग मिलते ही नहीं है यार लोगों से. And I think this would be a way out. Someday, some fan coming in, just saying hi, and I'm like, that can happen, definitely. So yeah, I think we'll keep 3.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Completely fine. Those 2 were like,
okay.
good that you chose these 3. You just saved yourself.
No, actually, what I was trying to do? I was trying to match these colors with my bag and with my dress.
That saved you.
Yeah.
Should thank the designer for sure. All right. Nice. Thank you so much, Kinjal. Thank you so much for being here with me on this show. Thank you so much for all your time.
Thank you. Thanks to you.
This means a lot to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepali. And we've been knowing each other for quite long, and I was really so chilled out today that okay, fine, and it was really fun. And thank you for bringing all the energy in as well. And thank you for asking me very sober questions. It was lovely. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share and subscribe to this channel. Lots of love.